Unboxing. Unboxing videos and product reviews as a whole are very recognizable type video genres in YouTube and the internet entirely. And you know, us at IYF decided to spin it in order to teach you a fun lesson about the principles of digital development. And as you can see, we got one right here. Now, those familiar with the principles of digital development might recognize this as the 7th digital development principle, aka reuse and improve. In a nutshell, reuse and improve just kind of states that instead of creating something entirely new, you legally take something that has been created and you adapt it to your needs. You reuse it and improve it. Alright, so reuse and improve is a very fun principle, and I love it, and it's great. But there is one disclaimer, so listen up. You cannot always reuse and improve. Unfortunately, yes, I know, it's a sad day. There are sometimes constraints with companies you might be working with, or partners you have on specific projects, or just other constraints, and in the end, you cannot reuse and improve. As a good rule of thumb, you should always double check with this and see if you're allowed to, see what constraints your project have, and you know, we don't want anybody going to jail or losing their jobs here. We want everybody to be able to reuse and improve responsibly. Alright, disclaimers out of the way, we can get into the fun part now. What I think I like the most about this digital development principle is just how efficient it is. Because the thing is with this, is that you can shave off days, weeks, months off of a project if you find the right anything to reuse and improve. Instead of creating a whole new design, concept, or even tool, you can just reuse that and improve it. I mean, for example, instead of having to go and get this custom made, I took an old cereal box, cut it up, printed out paper, and then hot glued it all together, and it's now reused and improved. A good pro tip when reusing and improving is that you should always try to keep the flow going of it, you know, keep the ball rolling. By that, I mean, don't be stingy. If you reuse and improve something, put that back under the Creative Commons license, make sure other people can reuse and improve it. Always try to make things adaptable when you make them, so that other people can adapt it to their needs. And, you know, if you need an example or anything other than this, us here at IYF have made the genius decision to reuse and improve the product review style for informational videos about the digital development principles. As much as I want to say that we are the coolest people out there and nobody else has ever adapted a YouTube style video into something informational, let's be honest, we aren't. And I mean, it's not just informational videos. People adapt styles all the time on YouTube. I mean, YouTubers have the big joke that they steal each other's content. But in reality, as long as you aren't like blatantly taking somebody's content and copy-pasting it onto your own, a lot of YouTube culture is reuse and improve. Reuse and improve has to be honestly one of my favorite digital development principles because yes, I'm a nerd and I have those. And that's just because of how useful and just efficient it is. And you should always keep it in mind when you're designing anything or creating anything within the digital development space. Because truth be told, it doesn't just affect those within the digital development space. Reuse and improve helps to create the next design or tool or concept that can help help shape the world and make it a better place. And I think that's really cool. But that's all the time I have for today, and we hope to see you again for more hot takes on the principles here at IYF.